Alright guys, so I figure I'll make a video, even though I look kind of nuts, but you know, it's kind of my true colors. So today, this is just like a mask, by the way. It's like a moisturizing mask, alright? I never used these, and I had some, because to be honest, what happened? I got sold. I got sold on one of them commercials. You know, like when you're using social media sometimes, which I don't recommend to use very often. But if you are on it and if you're scrolling, you'll probably get an advertisement. And this, my friends, is an Instagram advertisement. So here I am. It's moisturizing mask. I do not recommend it, but I'm going to use it because I got it. So I might as well try it, right? Today I overdosed on Maca, Matcha, and Earl Grey tea. Yeah, it was a crazy ass day, man. Maca is a very powerful substance, maca powder. Especially if you get it from a good source and actually like really good quality maca. That shit will fucking send you flying. Initially, you'll be very strong. Well, I think the key here is, for women especially, be careful mixing maca powder with caffeine. Like, that shit's crazy. Like, men can do it. You know, maca is great for men, and men can also metabolize and absorb caffeine differently than us women can. So, I had me an overdose, which entails basically a panic attack. And flipping the fuck out, screaming, crying in the car, crying at the post office. They were so kind in there, those post office people. They're just so kind. Just doing a little downtime because, like I said, I overdosed on maca, matcha, and Earl Grey. That means I had 2 capsules of maca, 1 cafe-made matcha tea. I did not make that matcha myself. If I would have made that matcha myself, I probably wouldn't have overdosed. Now, what the fuck was in that matcha? It was some crazy ass shit. Like, seriously, I fucking went flying. Like, I had me a panic attack. That's not the same as flying. That's a little bit different than flying. Flying actually sounds fun. Panic attack, no fun. But to be honest, if I'm really fucking truthful with you, I was also sort of going against something. I was not listening. I was doing something I didn't want to fucking do. And that was the bigger thing that was flipping me out. I was thinking to myself, I'm going to do this thing that another person wants me to do, even though I really don't want to fucking do it. And I'm a big fat fucking no. I'm a motherfucking no. But still, because this person that I really love, care about, and I want to make him happy, I was like, I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to push myself. I'm going to do it. Forget about if I'm a no. Forget about my own internal feeling and wisdom that I'm a fucking no. I said to myself, I'm going to do it anyways. What happens? These days, I seem to be allergic to do shit that I really genuinely feel I don't want to do that day. Because they don't actually feel important. They don't feel valuable. They don't feel like they're going to contribute anything. They feel like they're actually off. But if someone that I like or care about is saying, please do this for me, please do this for us, even that story, for us, let's be a team. I'm like, fuck, I want to be a team player. Shit, am I not a team player if I don't do this shit? I got to do it. But to be honest, guys, it totally was not a good thing. I've learned my lesson. Like, in the future, if something is a clear no for me, I got to honor that no. Like, when I don't honor my no these days, I seem to have a big fucking flip out. Like, seriously. Like, there was a time recently where I allowed someone to touch me a little bit longer than I wanted. Like, the no, I felt the no and I didn't speak up for it. I let it go on for like at least, I don't know, 6-7 minutes, which it wasn't like a sexual touch. It was just a touch on my body. It was just touch on my body, someone else being in my space, when I actually was a no to that person being in my space. I didn't want them touching me at all. I wanted to be completely in my own energy. But because this woman was a super beautiful, sweet woman, I was just enduring it for a while. And then I realized, I'm like, fuck this, I can't do this either. I'm getting so fucking rageful. I feel so much anger from that. You know, oftentimes anger and rage is just a sign that a boundary is being crossed. And oftentimes I'm just crossing my own fucking boundaries. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying I'm actually blaming anybody here. I'm just sharing that I seem to be allergic to overriding my no, my genuine no these days. So that was a lesson learned. Obviously, taking 2 Maca capsules, drinking a strong ass matcha from a fucking cafe, and then also drinking Earl Grey tea did not help that situation. In fact, it led me to screaming in my car, "No! No!" at the top of my lungs, like from my fucking core. Like I was feeling my core from my root, and I was screaming from that place in my car. The car is a great place to let shit out, by the way. If you never had that experience where you just, like, if you never allowed yourself to just let it rip in the car, fucking let that shit rip. In fact, I do a lot of fun things in my car. I'm not saying it's like the funnest time to let the rage rip, but sometimes it is. But I do other fun things too, like some songs, some very sexy shit, play games with yourself, Anyway, let's not go there. That's for a whole nother platform. I can't talk about that naughty shit on these platforms. It's too much. I might get cussed out or something. Who knows? You hear that? The birds. The beauty of the birds. I love the birds. A calm, chill, the fuck down nervous system. That's the new flex. You know what the new flex is? Being fucking relaxed. Having a calm, chill nervous system. Being present. Not being overstimulated. Being overstimulated is kind of like losing these days. Whenever I'm overstimulated, I feel like I'm losing. I feel like I'm a loser. I feel like I'm poor when I'm overstimulated on caffeine and shit like that. Obviously, there's that fine line. There's a right dose, but I seem to not know the right dose. I seem to overdo it often. It's kind of like some people, they can drink a little, and some people, when they drink, they just want to drink a lot till they, like, go black, or go red, or whatever you call it. Like, they have a blackout, or whatever you call that shit. That's what I used to do. Some people can have a little. Other people, they want a lot. It's like some people can really get easily pulled into certain things. And I'm not trying to, like, box myself in, but that's just how it feels for me. I tend to be someone that gets really passionate about things. So much so that I'll consume it to the point that it literally consumes me and eats me up and spits me out. And I'm just like, that kind of hurt. Fuck. Just a little bit about me on this fine night. And how are you feeling, my friend? What's alive for you? This looks so weird. This mask. I'm gonna take this thing off. I don't like this stuff. How do people do this? How do women do this kind of stuff? I see women do all this kind of stuff in like these fancy videos, like the vlogging videos, when they're being all shopping and they're getting all their things and then they're doing their nails and then they're putting their face mask on and they're being all like, whoa. I just don't know how to do that, guys. I don't know. I guess I can only be myself, right? I guess I'm trying to be like somebody else. I'm trying to do something that the women on the videos do. Anyway, it's time to read A Course in Miracles and then have an early night. Drink some chamomile tea and go to bed. So thank you so much for watching my video. I love you a lot. And check out my pillow that I made. You see the sun? See that sunlight right there? And there's another sun right there. I made this pillow. I drew on this pillow. And there's the colors. That's our spine. When we have good spinal health, we have good, vibrant, divine health. Because the spine creates a lot of good energy and it can help the Christ crystals go up our spine into our brain, make us feel and remember that we are so divine. So, move your spine every day through the breath. We're not doing that now, but yeah. All right, bye-bye.